Hey everyone, and welcome to 2G2R, a one-page rules podcast. Today starts our foray into the world of OPR. To start off, I figure we should introduce ourselves. How's it going today, Droppo?
It is going. I am Dropodicus Majoris, a depressed warlock, and also currently trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing with my life.
I mean, that's fair. Don't we all? So, Droppo, to start off with, what was your first wargaming experience in general?
I'm more of the type to do fucking what's D&D count as, like, fucking.
Like a RPG, I guess.
Yeah, I'm more equated to RPGs and not actual wargaming. My
Same.
first session was when I was like 12. However, my first wargaming experience, basically they had like counters in their stands as you move them.
Yeah. I think that's Armada.
I guess we did have some Armada and we did play with them when I was like a kid.
For
But
XL, but
I mean, they also had the spring-loaded launchers that you just press when you want to fire at something. I don't know. It's probably a very dead system. I'd probably have to find it, but
secondly, what do you enjoy most out of the hobby? And what I mean by that is, for you especially, just any kind of hobby. Like, what do you like the most out of them?
the lore,
The lore.
world building.
I mean, you do have your whole campaign that you're running right now.
Yes, I am running Premonition. That is true. And
Um,
no, I'm not streaming that because that gives me even more anxiety.
that's fair. Third, what are your overall hopes for this in general?
I'd like to see all the companies stop being fucking retarded and not, charge GW. I'm looking at you charging $100 for a fucking set of miniatures.
Yeah, that's what actually made me want to do this. Them and just all of them, honestly. I mean, a lot of them. Some of them are okay, but GW is the worst offender. I'm sure you've heard me and a couple other people bitch about them a lot. Because actually, One Page Rules is originally how it started was One Page 40K, which was a bunch of people kind of like us who didn't like the way 40K was going, where in that case it was being too complicated.
Give me one page or less.
Yeah, they obviously now have more than that. You can get, I think it's like 60 pages for the full rule book, but it's still simpler and makes more sense because it was really because tournament people started getting into it, I feel, and that started just snowballing into the point where, well, now you have 10th edition 40K, which is unbalanced, and it's just all tournament people. You don't find anybody who wants to just play for fun anymore, which again kind of is what I want to get into with this. And then, like you said, lore is important to me for both fantasy and sci-fi because it has both of those.
Just want to LARP as a big guy in power armors. That's too much to ask for.
No, it shouldn't be. I remember that the starter sets for this they're starting to release are $50 for basically a whole army. So basically $50 and you got a whole ass thing. Where GW 170 for half. The last thing is overall plans for this. So for this entire podcast, you can call it a podcast, technically a show, whatever you want to call it. It'll be on YouTube and on probably Spotify. We'll see how that whole process goes. But just overall, each video / podcast will have lore sections. That's going to be the big one. Lore on what's going on, because they have basically every week they have something going on. Usually it's models, but I think every month they release a new short story. So we'll get into those, get caught up with those eventually, do them probably as they release if possible. Hobby sections, obviously talking about what we're working on, if we're working on anything, or just what you're interested at looking at, like what armies you enjoy the look of, or just their lore, whatever. News section, so of any news that's coming out. This one's a big maybe, big maybe. Battle reports, we'll see, because that's a lot of work. Virtual battle reports also be possible with tabletop sim, but again, I have to look at that whole thing. I looked at it a little bit. It's a little bit of a pain because they don't have official models on there. You have to use like model agnostic stuff, which is fine, but it's going to require a bit more work.
Man, am I gonna have to learn Blender for my
No, you don't got to do Blender. No. I mean, I was thinking technically they sell STLs, and I have STLs, and I don't know if you can bring those into tabletop sim or not, because if you can, I could just do that. The only problem is they'll all be like default color. They won't have color to them. But
There's a chance you can probably just like, I don't know if there's something to transfer STLs to like 3D models. You can.
yeah, well, STLs are it's the formatting for printing model 3D printing. So I don't know how that works. I'm not sure.
You 3D print the model. You take it to a 3D scanner.
I mean,
and then
that is an option. I've done that before. Like I've done like they had like a phone 3D scan thing, and I scanned one of my
Oh yeah,
models.
that's really lucky.
Yeah, but
They do
it
actually
turns
sell
into like a blob.
They do actually sell proper 3D scanners though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably because they're like $2,000.
Oh yeah, they're not. They're like commercial grade shit. Not really for
Yeah.
regular people. But yeah, that's basically the plan. Everyone, episode 0. Hopefully we'll get to episode 100. Woo! I don't know. We'll see about that one.
That sounds like a tall order.
It is. Very much is, but we'll see how it happens. I don't know how often this will be. We'll see how that with that. Again, it's very, 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 very early on. But
I will continue to ponder my orb until then.
Fair enough. We'll have to get the world book so I can start reading up on the lore and make an episode for that. And obviously get you along and tell you about it.
Yeah, let's see if my brain can keep up with it.
Should be alright. It's only like I think 90 pages, which sounds like a lot, but it's got pretty pictures in it, so that does take up a lot of space.
Picture book.
Mm-hmm. It's like the D&D player's handbooks, kind of. So yeah, thanks everybody for listening, and have a good one.
Have good.